it all. There's coins, hand grenades, everything. A lot of military equipment, a lot of relics, and yes, a lot of old coins and rings. And that was before all this construction here. Now if you have a look at the concrete, there's probably even coins underneath this concrete, which a metal detector will see right through the concrete, unless it's steel reinforced. But a lot of this area had massive amount of coins, relics, hand grenades, and that was before they put that building up. So you can't really detect here now, but it's good to know.
You see, there's a lot of bushland here, but this used to be a massive military base. It has completely changed.
These areas here is actually, beneath all that water, there's lots of low spots, and they'll only be revealed on low tide. This area here, this grassy area around the trees, the council protects this area, so you don't want to be digging holes here. But there is definitely low spots out there where all the heavier gold items appear. You can't see it now. I'll show you on the low tide. As you can see, on the low tide, the place looks completely different. Often caught amongst those rocks are rings. Sometimes fishing sinkers too, but rings give off a much bigger signal, so you can discriminate between the two. And in this spot, the most likely place to find a ring is right there. Maybe two.
It's a good idea to keep a lookout for fresh erosion, as you could find lots of coins and jewellery and maybe some junk as well.
Dug a pretty deep hole here, that's getting down there pretty deep. It's a big strong signal though. Not sure, can't be sure what it is, but we're finding old stuff, and I might actually go give that a wash up. It's oblong. I thought it was a coin, but I'll go give that a wash up. I think it doesn't look round like a coin. Have a look at it now, and I'll go give it a quick rinse, a careful rinse, and we'll have a look.
Many items which are not pure gold will develop a crust on them because of the salt in the water.
I might be able to get a little bit of writing up there. We'll have to take it home and clean it up. Very cool. I got another target here. I'll dig it up on camera. It's right next to where that coin was found, so I think it's a bit deep. You can see that's the soft sand there. The first bit of it's soft, like there. Then you can see it gets hard, where it's hard. So as long as we're digging things out of that hard sand, we might be still getting some old stuff.
Newer surface deposits often contain lighter items.
That's out. Oh, I got a bit of clay in there too. No, an old sinker.
This often means we are getting closer to the right area.
An old square one. I'll drill a hole in it. Clear the sand out of it, and I'll put it in a fishing boat. Pretty cool stuff, some old stuff in an old spot we haven't been to for a long time. And dug this cool little bad boy out. It's either glass or a crystal, but it certainly looks old and maybe even gold. There's little glimmers of gold through it, so it'd only be 9 carat if it is, but we'll go home and clean it up with the other fish. Well, we just got back from one of our old spots that we gave up on a long time ago because, I don't know, it just wasn't happening for us for many years, and we decided to go back there and hope to find some old coins, and found a couple of cool things. And first up we got a pendant. It was a bit bigger up the top, but it broke, and I gave it a very light little rub, and you can see it's got a nice copper underneath it. So it'd be very interesting to know if it's a cool pendant, war one, child's one, given one, who knows. It'd be old. And there's an old coin there clearly as well. Probably, possibly a silver one. That green sometimes a telltale sign of a silver coin. Not always, but sometimes, but they'd definitely be a pre-decimal coin, not a 20-cent piece. Another cool thing found was this. Now, you can see it's got imperfections. It's either glass or it's a crystal. I wouldn't have a clue what type of crystal it is, but you can see it's got imperfections in it. But then we noticed that the top part and the bail part, it looks like it's got gold underneath. So if it does, it's probably 9 carat, and possibly, because it was found next to these two pre-decimals, or that pre-decimal, it could be about the same sort of age. So it could be anywhere from 1910 to 1966. Not the copper coins in the CLR that we've got here. Just see what happens, and because if I try to clean that, by hand, I will break it. So the only way to do it is to acid it like this. Does it react?
It's not reacting.
Okay, well, we'll just have to leave it in there for a little while. And found a couple other things too. Little quiz for anyone that might know what this is. I know it's just junk, but it's clearly copper. I don't know if it connects up like that. It looks like it might be a little chain thing, but I don't know. If anyone knows what that is, they can help me out. Possibly war related. It is sort of the right area. Can't be sure.
We usually throw our trash in the council provided bins before we leave the beach areas.
Now on a low tide, if you look really carefully, you'll see there are some low spots, and these are often the best places to go detecting on the low tide, particularly after a storm.
Sometimes these areas are only found by trial and error.
But if you want a spot that hasn't got much rubbish, then you need to drive about 10 minutes straight down that way to the other side, the surf side. Very rough today, there's a lot of wind, very rough water, but when the tides change, you'll see a lot of low spots. Alternatively, you've got some of the erosion on the dunes, or you've got the white sand where you can find a lot of coins and sometimes rings, but mainly junk. So we like to concentrate on these areas after the big storms, where everything gathers up in little groups and pockets where the rips are and the low spots. You can see how windy it is today. We've just had a massive storm. We're on low tide, and you can see where the wet sand meets the dry sand. It's often a good spot to check. Also, if you can see any low spots or at the back of dunes. I'm going to dig it up live on camera and see what we got. Give me a moment.
I'm actually in big trouble here, and I nearly dropped a very expensive metal detector in salt water.
It's there. Guys, dug a massive hole. Have a look at that hole. I am absolutely buggered, and I'm dying to know what I've got. So here we go, guys. Might be.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful wind ring, bro. It's like platinum.
Hold it, get a camera of her holding it. Go. Did I find that live on camera or not?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's platinum.
Is it platinum?
Yeah, platinum. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
And fill up the hole. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well done.
We've got a beautiful sunny day today. It's pretty calm out there.
That's nice.
We've got a couple of speedboats.
You got a dead weight?
First fish of the day, and yes, I've got a dead weight. He's surfing again. But I don't particularly like shoveling those sharks. So we've got to get this little hermit back in the water.
No, using pillies for bait. Oh, I know. I think something just had to quick up my line, man.
Now, I know these are not dangerous, so I'm going to grab him.
Poor little fella. Should be easy enough to get out.
Oh, look at that. Want to see me put him in?
There you go.
There he goes. I'm not going to kiss him because I think he stinks.
Yeah, he's got a mouth, big mouth.
Alright. Let's put this out of the way for you. Can you see that? Get the hook out of the way. Got him?
Yeah.
There he goes.
Putting him back in the water actually turns out to be a big mistake. We are actually chasing crabs and fish on this trip, but something goes very unexpected. Just keep an eye on this video and watch this video we took underneath the boat. We are actually chasing sand crabs on this trip, but we won't be getting any sand crabs if there's any sharks hanging around or if there's no bait in a pot. Time to pull the pot up and put some more bait on and try again. Last time I took a small fish from this crab pot, it actually snapped a small hole in my finger. Bled quite profusely.
Just, can anybody tell me what this fish is? I'm going to toss him overboard. He's not aggressive. I had one a while ago. Take a chomp out of me. There you go.
This guy has cleaned out all our crab bait and is now carefully removing all our bait off our hooks that we're using to catch other fish.
Alright, that ain't biting. We don't want these guys. I think that's what we had before. It's not that big. I just hope we can get the hook out of his mouth. Ah, he swallowed it. Good eye, you idiot. Can you give us those pliers behind there?
But don't they have the most adorable eyes?
Say cheese.
Time to put some more bait in a crab pot and see if we can catch some real fish. And before too long, what we find in this next clip is exactly what we've come for.
This is a heavy duty rod too, people.
These guys have razor sharp teeth and can snap through just about anything.
Ooh. Oh, that's a big one. Give us a net. Get the net.
You lost it.
You're kidding.
How's that? I had no idea I had a fish. There you go. Oh no, it's a shark, is it? Or is that a mackerel? That's just long and thin. Oh,
Could be a mackerel.
baby. Give it some.
Where is it? Is it giving you a fight? That's mackerel.
We'll see, we'll see. We came out to catch them. Apparently they're running.
Don't lose it. Maybe I'll get the landing net.
Yeah, it's on the front of the boat. Hang on. Yeah, get the film. What are you doing?
It's a mackerel. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Oh, you ripper. You effing ripper.
That was on the pillies, like
That's
old
on.
mate said.
It's a mackerel. Look at the teeth on it, Darryl. Remember I said to you about teeth?
Oh, hang on, there could be some more. I think this other rod's... No. Oh, come on. Let's stop
It's mackerel,
playing.
man. Oh, you beauty.
First ever mackerel. Yippee!
Oh,
Hey,
that's a perfect size. Jesus.
Yeah, we had a secret little spot we're giving a heads up for.
Yeah. Come here.
On some very light line too.
Just check that out. Beautiful eating mackerel.
Give it away for me. Come on,
Beautiful
get him off the line, get him in the thing, let's get fishing.
Yeah. Let's get it back out there.
Recording. Come on, let's go. It's going to get tangled up in the engine. This is what we came out here today to catch. Oh no! You know why? Because this is loose. It twisted on me. I see some colour, you see it? Oh shit.
That's a flounder. That's a nice one. That's good.
Hey, it's my biggest ever flounder caught. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know how to grab him, but I've never caught one that big before.
Oh, he's good. He's
Yep.
good. Now let's get a proper.
There you go, you got yourself some lunch there.
I have to.
We came out from mackerel and we get the biggest flounder we've ever caught. Well, I've ever caught. It's not a big flounder, but it's the biggest one I've ever caught.
I like the way they got the two bug eyes on top and the mouth that opens sideways. Just check it out.
I wish I had another esky on me. Well, that's a pleasant little surprise. Happy times.
I might have to get the landing net.
Yeah, it's just, here we are. Just up there. No, above your head. Oh, hey!
Oh, it's a mackerel.
Hit the landing net, it's above your head.
Bubblehead. Show how much fade there he is. He's a big one. Should be doing this on my own. Alright, you got a recording.
Now we got 2 shark mackerel here, legal size, 50 centimetres. We've been throwing a lot of fish back lately. These are about 1.5 centimetres over each, so they're just on legal. And that should be a tasty eat.
Yeah, I love mackerel. Good on you.
Yeah,
Good
great
shot.
start to the new year, and both of them seem to have wanted to eat on the really light lines. So the light line fishing was good, but we lost some much bigger ones of these because we were using light line. So
Yeah, we lost.
we've got to find that balance. I'm guessing they're shy fish. Don't know.
Yeah, they are.
So 2 mackerel and a fairly large flounder, well, which I think's a good flounder, and yeah, some dinner tonight.
So we have just enough time to secure some more bait in a crab pot, and hopefully we will catch a sand crab or 2. To our surprise, we've discovered that the crabs, once feeding, actually chase off other crabs and fish. So we are just going to have to be happy with 1 crab. That's if we can pull it up fast enough so it doesn't escape. Watch carefully, you will see the fish are very quick to smell food, and they quickly gather in groups and feed while they got an opportunity. They're next in line to smell the food, and they seem a little bit hesitant when they come across the netting. If you watch carefully, this crab is actually looking for a way in without getting its feet on the net. Crab eventually gets frustrated and decides to climb in over the top before another crab gets it first. You probably can't see it very well, but there's actually another crab trying to muscle in on its territory. This is the crab's warning, I will attack you if you come any closer stance. Watch how quick they can be when they're provoked. We know we're only going to catch 1 crab, so we're going to pull this up as fast as we can.
Look, you can eat him too. We'll just check his size, but he doesn't look too bad.
Alright, now we'll put the crab underneath these bottles of cold water. It's very cold in there, so hopefully he's gone to sleep, because he was trying to grab me before and nearly got me too. So,
Bite your finger off.
yeah. Oh, he's asleep.
Is he? Oh, so the cold water put him down, did it?
Yep, he's asleep. Alright, we'll put him in the freezer and then we'll chuck him in the pot for cooking. Right, how's Mr. Crab going? Yeah, he's sleeping. Now, boiling water. We don't want any more than about 15 minutes. So we want about 15 minutes. We'll make it 14 minutes. And we don't want it flat out. Alright, 5 minutes into the cook. Yeah, nice red colour. That's what we're looking for. So a little bit of salt. Oh, it's fogging up my glasses. Alright, put the lid back on. Gee, I like crab. Alright, all you do, running water, slip that little tab, break it open, remove the lungs, just move a bit of that rubbish, break it into two, and there you go. Two beautiful pieces of crab full of meat, and it is really delicious. There you go. And don't forget the claw, which he lost. Ready to eat? That's how much I like crab. Yum. Oh, look at that. That's all meat in there. The easy way to crack these open is just simply grab the claw like that, hit it with the back of a spoon, then break it open like that, and that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, that there is absolutely yum. All right, you can't get any better than that. You want to try a bit? All right, I'll mung into that.